Heather says, yeah, Matt, what if if the guy is hot and cold, he is an introvert. After 25 years of knowing him, I know how he works. What should I do? Well, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where introverts can be a little bit more hot and cold, right? Because I'm an introvert, for instance, right? Like, I I like the idea of going out, right? I like the idea of spending time with people and doing things, but it kind of sucks a lot of my energy out. And so a lot of times I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to go do that. And then I'll like show up at a place and I'm like, all right, time to leave, right? Because I'm an introvert, right? And so that can be a challenge. And one of the things that you'll want to think about in terms of an introvert is how is he being hot and cold, right? Because most introverts, they can spend time with one person and it shouldn't be a problem as long as it's like a one-on-one thing with that person. And so the question is like, what kind of, hot and cold is this? Is he disappearing from you completely? Because, and that really, because even as an introvert, I can still stay connected with somebody on a regular basis, and I can, be in a relationship and love somebody and communicate with somebody and all of those things, right? And so if those things are kind of missing, you might want to bring up some boundary conversations around that, or figure out what it is, like what's the hot and cold cycle? Like, what does that mean? Is he hot for a couple of days and then cold for a couple of days? Or is it like weeks? Or is it like months? Right? Because if it's a shorter period of time, like a week or something like that, that could be more normal behavior. If it's longer periods of time, like months or something like that, it's, that's questionable whether you actually want to be in a situation like that, and whether, if there's other things going on with him outside of just being an introvert, right? Because being an introvert doesn't make you dysfunctional. It just means that you build your energy when you're by yourself. And so you need time to build your energy by yourself. But that doesn't mean that you need to have weeks where you're not talking to somebody or going silent or ignoring somebody's text messages or calls. But at the same time, it's probably not going to work out as well if your partner is wanting you to go out and spend a whole bunch of time around a ton of people and you're always going to parties and stuff like that. And the person's like, oh, I don't really do this. I'm more of a stay at home and hang out at home and watch movies and play board games and, talk about philosophy and stuff like that, which is one of my favorite topics. I love talking about philosophy. I used to go to bars and talk philosophy to people in bars. I'd go into a bar and I'd be like, let's talk about the existential existence of humankind. Start asking questions. Who are you really, though? Like, deep inside, what is that? Do you need to uncover who you are, or are you already who you are, but you're not going deep into, whatever. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that.